Hello and welcome to today's work. If you followed my Tumblr posts lately, you might have heard that the last couple months have been pretty rough for me in terms of creativity. If you want to know, it wasn't due to any one horrible thing. It was more like a constant barrage of relatively minor problems all throughout the end of the summer. A broken air conditioner, a sprained thumb, unexpected side effects from medication. The whole thing did start out as a simple depressive episode, but every time I began to feel slightly better, something else would happen. Until suddenly, it had been so long since I'd enjoyed making art that I didn't really remember how anymore. Fortunately, I've been making progress with reteaching myself. Right now I'm working on an animatic for LADYBIRD's anniversary next month. And since these videos are primarily for status updates, here's the rundown on a few of the other things I've been recently working on. My primary focus has been on another one of my random Nintendo videos, a discussion of all the designs in Princess Peach Showtime. It was supposed to be a fairly short and simple video, but after all the character edits and new designs and analyses I ended up doing, the project kinda got away from me. At this point it's 15 minutes long and counting. I'm looking forward to finally finishing it and showing off the progress I've made as an amateur video editor. Take a look at this short preview. Like, in the beginning of the game, you have Peach flooping around in her giant ball gown like usual, and then you acquire this form, and all of a sudden that familiar bell shape disappears. You can actually see her legs. The skin-tight, bright white pants immediately draw your eyes to her legs, and it really highlights this change and brings that wow factor to the design. Also coming up in the distant future is the first installment of the NeverFell projects, which I finally finished writing this week. It's gone from 9 pages to around 30 pages. God only knows how long it'll take me just to record it. But I think I'm up to the challenge, and I've already started on the artwork. Last but not least, I'd like to talk a little bit about Splatoon. I mentioned way back in that community post that I'd already started outlining my next SplatTactics video. And I had, but once I started filling in that outline, I ran into a few problems. Let's just say I don't know nearly as much about stringers as I thought I did, and I kinda had to rewrite the whole video script. Twice. But I'm sure I'll finish it soon, and considering how many reusable assets I already created when I made the first video, SplatTactics number 2 may be out sooner than you think. And while we're on the subject of Splatoon, I'm sure you've all heard about the upcoming Big Run and Grand Festival. I'm really excited about the Big Run. You may not know this, but I am a devoted salmon runner. One of a special population of Splatoon players that is made up of at least 50% insane people. I just know we're going to destroy that global egg quota, and I'm going to do my best to contribute next weekend. As for the Grand Festival that will be happening afterwards, this may be a hot take, but I kinda don't care. Nothing I've heard about it so far sounds particularly fun to me. I don't even know what team I want to sign up for. Overall, I feel like I'm just expected to be excited because a big commemorative thing is happening, not because there's anything interesting about it. Case in point, the special Splatfest outfits. I don't know what the artists were going for here. There's nothing to look at, just dull gray, dull silver, and dull beige, with the occasional splash of nacreous texture here and there. And that texture does look nice, but I can't help but feel it would look even nicer with colors and design elements that actually emphasized it. Marina's outfit is the only one that has an interesting construction, with a fashionable balance of textures, patterns, and shapes. The other outfits are really bland, and the Squid Sisters outfits in particular are almost embarrassing. Big, boring, boxy shapes, hardly any texture, no points of interest. Since when was the past associated with a lack of detail? If these are really and truly the outfits we're stuck with, expect a redesign video right after the Grand Festival, because it's genuinely aggravating how bad these are. Now my theory, or at least my hope for these designs, is that the developers are pulling a fast one on us. We know that there will be actual ink colors during the Splatfest, so maybe at some point during the celebration, the characters will use those colors to essentially finish their outfits, painting over all that blank space and revealing their true Grand Festival designs. Some interesting color usage could definitely save these. It may not make me like them, but it would at least make them look good instead of sad and lifeless. I'm almost confident that something like this will probably happen. These outfits can't just stay bland. We're gonna see them change colors or light up or glow in the dark or something. Fingers crossed, I guess. Anyway, that's it for today's work. Like, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you next time.